Welcome back, everyone. I'm looping in right at the end of the Gauntlet challenge. We are just over 1 hour away from the final whistle, and I've been neglecting over the last couple of days. I've kind of forgotten that I was playing this, and I was really aiming to try to win this Tyson Chandler top rewards card reward, which I'm very close to do. So what I'm going to try to do now is to play these last couple of games that hopefully will get me over the edge, and I hope to give you guys some good entertainment over the next few minutes as I approach this game 3 of what's going to be my last leg in this Gauntlet event. By the way, what are these outfits that they've given these players? Have you guys noticed? It looks like they're wearing like pajamas or onesies. In fact, the opponent team, in this case, looks like he's wearing some kind of like little Santa's helper outfit. Anyway, I've got my 3-man lineup made out of my point guard, shooting guard, and center. I had the point guard and shooting guard set, and then I had a wild card which I decided to use to bring in Steven Adams. What I've noticed is that a lot of people, when they play this challenge, they try to go for big shooting capabilities. So sometimes they go for the combination of point guard, shooting guard, shooting guard, small forward, or a shooting guard, point guard. But I think it's quite misleading, because what tends to happen, I always play on the hard mode. And reality is that the first 4 to 5 games are very straightforward, very easy. You don't really have to do anything but just to keep up on an average type of play, and you'll get through. But as you approach like game 6 and game 7, that's when things start getting more competitive. And you get all the way to that point, you are like 1-2 games away, you don't want to lose the streak, and suddenly you find yourself down, and it's really, really annoying to have to start all over again. So the way you counter that is by having a good mix of skill set on the pitch, and I find that not having the center position or like a power forward at the very minimum, it's very, very limiting. Like, especially in game 6, game 7, when you need to having like good defensive skills, because their shooting accuracy goes up, you do really feel like a gap in your skill if you're gonna have like a big guy on the pitch. Okay, so we've done this one. This is we're very close. Second leg of game 3 or game 2, I think. It doesn't really matter, because ultimately we gotta play game 4. Ultimately, what we're trying to get is just this prize, and then I'm probably gonna check out, because I'm not gonna get to the 17,000 mark by the end of time. And also, I am not so bothered on this prices. But I definitely want to win Chandler card. So here we are. This could be our last game potentially, but maybe there will be one more just to make sure that we get to the required number of points. I like this opening. Man, Gilgeous-Alexander is such a top 3-point shooter. Is one of the only 2 Agathe tiered cards that I've got. The other one is McCallum. I've done a couple of videos specifically on him because he's also got like some fantastic 3-point shooting, and both of those players they've got great stats when it comes to agility and playmaking. So when you've got those guys on the pitch, you're pretty well covered overall with your long shoot conversion rate. Yeah, and I still haven't figured out which one is actually best between Gilgeous-Alexander and McCallum. But I am at the moment playing in my lineup with McCallum as my starting player. Okay, we are going through this game as well quite smoothly. How are you guys doing on, how have you done on this week's Gauntlet? Do you want to put it in the comments? I'll be interested to know. I mean, do most of you always get to the top prizes? What's your strategy when you play this game mode? I'm mainly interested in the cards. I'm not really big on the other type of rewards, which are not like coins or anything like that. I think it's good to get like those event specific items for you to unlock cards, but I never really get to unlock cards. And actually, I think I'm going to talk about it on a video very soon, because I find that it's always really difficult to get anywhere near be able to unlock a player from the catalog just with the items that you collect. And if you do get to the position of unlocking them, usually is at a time where their power has become redundant. In other words, that's your starting lineup. Alright guys, anyway, this is definitely going to be our last game for this Gauntlet event. And we gotta win this, but I think even if I lose, I'm so close now that I am gonna be able to win Chandler's card. And the reason I'm keen on it is because I think there is a possibility that he might be good enough after I level him up a little bit and upgrade him. He might be good enough to feature in my starting lineup. So that's exciting. But to be fair, guys, I've actually unlocked quite a few new cards over the last few days. Opening packs, winning some rewards, playing tournaments and so on. So I gotta have a good. I gotta actually go through my collection, because I think I've got some cards in there that after power up they could prove to be more worth my while than potentially I expected to. Man, look at him. He's just so accurate, isn't he? He's most likely one of the best 3-point shooters in the game. And what I want to point out as well is that obviously the statistics are a very important metrics to keep into consideration, and they give you like a pretty fair representation of how the player actually performs. But I've come across examples where the stats actually don't reflect the player ability, and often they play at a much higher pace or a much higher skill level, even if their stats suggest otherwise. One day I'll do a video on potentially who could be the most underrated players worth considering. Let me know if you're interested in that. Okay guys, 21-6. Pretty easy here. 8 seconds to go. It's all done. That was nice. Well, too little too late, unfortunately. Alright, there we are. We've gone over the line to win the top prize card, at least. And we're going to reveal it now. We're going to finally unlock it. There it is. So the first thing I'm going to do, I am going to have a quick study of it. How easy actually, stats wise. Okay, so he's a terrible, he's a center, so he's a terrible shooter. Let's go strength, rebounding skills, defending. Yeah. Well, let's power him up anyway, let's see how far he gets if we can just bring him there. Not much. Right now, I'm still with Steven Adams here. 5'5", 6". You know, let me put him next to him. See, for example, Steven Adams, say here has got like a 1 out of 7 in 3 points. I don't think that's fine. I don't think that's accurate. I've actually shot a couple of decent 3-pointers with Steven Adams in terms of desperate need. So yeah, in theory, if I was to power, he's of a higher tier, so to begin with, he's going to be probably more useful. And to be fair, I've got a lot of these, what is it, Arcane? I can't remember what this tier is called, but I've got a lot of these cards, which I might as well put into use. I could probably to level 3 stars. So hey, this is going to be interesting. I'm probably going to have a little play around with him on the pitch. I'm going to do a few trainings, and I'm going to decide if he's to become my new starting center or not. But anyway, guys, thanks for following me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay action. I'm pleased we got to the top card award in the Gauntlet event, and I'm looking forward to what the next event is going to be. Still a lot of features in Season 7 that I haven't really concentrated on, and I'm certainly going to explore them over the next few weeks, and I'll keep you guys on the loop. So see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.